Good morning. How is everybody today? Good, I hope. It is 5 degrees this morning. Oh, this is Shelley at Plumb, in case you didn't know. It is 8:22 in the morning and 5 damn degrees. Just saying. It's freaking cold. Friggin' cold. Anyway. Ooh, somebody's burning some wood. It's coming through all my heat. I can smell it. Anyway. Man, sorry, I'm falling the hell out. I got... it's chilly chill. So anywho, on my way to work again. Just been frigid cold, that's all. Oh, and I'm wearing my poncho. I made a poncho a while back. I'm wearing it today. My outfit is all black today, so I thought this would look really nice with it. I want to wear this. Because, I mean, my husband's like, you should wear a coat. Hey. Okay, you want to know about distracted driver? We were discussing distracted drivers before. The person in front of me is a distracted driver, and she's a nurse. That's what her license plate says. But she's swerving all over the place because she's too busy texting, just so you know. So we're going 38 in a 55 while she's texting. And I can't pass her because we're in a no passing zone. Baby girl, drive your car. Forget whatever it is you're doing. You can get on the road. That would be all right. Getting on the road would be good. I would flip my thing around, but I'm not about outing somebody's license plate for something. But you know, I'll let you watch her. She just keeps. Well, now is she gonna drive right? No. You can watch her. It's okay. She's texting. Oh, now we're going 51 in a 55. Woohoo! 52. Oh wait, I'm gaining on her. I better slow down. Oh, are we done texting now, sweetheart? Is that it? We're done now? Are we done texting? No, we're not done texting. Okay. You go ahead and keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Because as soon as I get to a place, I know I can pass now, but I'm not going to because I can't pass now. I don't know why they put a passing zone. It's like a yard. You can't pass anybody in a yard. Oh, are we done texting now? We are? Good, honey, because I'm going to pass you. Make me nervous. Oh, hell no. What are you doing? Where are you going, baby girl? Where are you going? Where are you going? Okay, that's a good idea. Get the hell off the street. Yeah, distracted driving. Good Lord, lady. If I get pulled over for speeding for passing your dumbass, I'm going to tell him why. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway. Literally, I'm one of these people, it's like, I think that it would be really good if they fixed it where you can't text and drive. Like, your phone senses that you're moving quickly, so therefore it's under the impression that you're driving. So unless you're in a stopped position, you can't text. But the other thing that I have an issue with is people texting while they're at a stoplight. I don't care. Like, I have done it, but my texting isn't paragraphs. Like, my husband will go, "Are you there? Why?" That's my response. Yeah. Or, well, if I'm driving, it's hooked to my vehicle, so it just pops up and says you have a message, and I listen to it, and then it says, "Would you like to reply?" Because it reads it to me, and then I verbally tell it yes, and then it'll say, "What would you like to send?" And then I would say the message, and then it'll say, "I heard blah 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 blah," and they read it back to you. "Would you like to send this?" And I'm like, yes. So it's a whole friggin' process, but I do hands-free verbal texting while I'm driving sometimes. about it. If I don't have my phone hooked to my truck or car, then it doesn't do that. So, like it's just Bluetooth hooked up. It's not hooked up. So anyway, if it's Bluetooth hooked up and I get a message, and I'll wait till I'm stopped somewhere. Either I'll pull in a parking lot. It depends on what the message is. I'll look, and if it's instant messenger from Facebook, I'll see who it is. If it's my husband, I'll answer because he doesn't have a cell phone. I'll stop and find out what he wants, or I'll just call him. Usually, I just call him. Just be like, I push my button on my steering wheel and say, "Call home," and it calls my house. But there's that. I mean, most of the stuff that I have hands-free, like I hate my cell phone, guys. So the only thing it's good for me is recording videos like it is now. I don't understand those people. They chopped down all the trees in the front of their yard, and they weren't even close to the house. But they chopped all the trees down, and they just left them there. They cut them whole. Like they cut them at the base and just let them fall, and just left them sit there. Like they've been there for a year. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't understand why. Unless they're like letting it season out, laying there. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're planning on using it for firewood in an emergency situation. But if they leave it there too long, it's just going to rot away. Like, I don't get it. And I've driven by woods and stuff. And you know what I was just thinking? When I was a kid, I know I'm off subject. Forget it. I'm off the subject of the texting. You guys, anyway, back to this. So, my cell phone, I hated. It's stupid. But anyway, that's beside the point. Now, back to real life. So, when I was a kid, we had a wood burning stove that heated our house. Oh, that chick is now tailgating me. No kidding. I'm in a 45. I'm going 52 in a 45. And she's on my ass. I can't see her license plate. Like, I can't see the grill of her vehicle. I barely can see her lights. She needs to calm down. Simmer down, lady. What the hell your problem? Anyway, so when I was a kid, we had a wood burning stove or wood burning furnace in the basement of our house, and my dad and mom and my brother and I would go out. Oh, go birdie! And we'd get firewood, and we would talk to farmers and things that had woods and things, and they were like, "There's a lot of downed trees in there. If you want to go in and cut it up," so we would go in and police their forest, their wooded area, and get rid of all downed trees. And then my dad would mark, he would tell them, there's a couple trees in there that don't look good, and they would say, yeah, go ahead and take them down, that kind of thing. But the forests where my parents, when we would go get wood, they policed the floor of the woods, like kept up all the, cut up all the dead stuff on the ground, wood, the trees that fell and things like that. But here I'm looking at these places around here, and they're not doing it anymore. Like, they're not getting people in here like, oh, you want firewood here. You can tell that people aren't using firewood to heat their homes anymore. But there are a lot of people that are, so I don't understand the whole situation. It's like, you can get out there and trim, cut up, oh my gosh, there's so much. And if it's down already, chances are it's old enough that it's a good log to heat, or get some start going and things. I don't know, guys. But that's a lot of the problem with California, is they're not allowed to police their forests anymore. They have to leave it, and it just leaves a tinderbox. So, it's like pine needles and all that stuff just gets collected up to where it's just a fire hazard. It's a complete fire hazard. So just to be honest with you, a little tiny, remember matchbox, like little matchboxes that you get from like the hotels or restaurants or whatever, the little match packets, the little cardboard matches? I'm dating myself, I know. I'm sure most of the people that watch my channel know what the hell I'm talking about. So anyway, little cardboard match packets that you fold over and you strike on the back of it, yada, yada, yada. When I was a kid, I used to light one, just watch the whole thing go. But anyway, that one little match, you light it, blow it out, and drop it on the ground, that, even though that it's out, there's no flame, that little heat signature that's on that little tiny cardboard thing, it's still a little ember on the inside, okay, that can catch a whole forest on fire if it's bad enough. And, you know, it is what it is. Or, like, you ever been in a barn and people tell you there's no smoking in the barn? No smoking in the barn. You can't have any open flame in the barn. No open flames in the barn. No hot, nothing. There's a reason. Because the hay they use in the straw and stuff, that can combust, and that's a bad problem. I mean, alfalfa hay on its own is dangerous. You can't stack that stuff tight in a barn. It has to be spaced out with a gap between so air can get through, because it gets too hot. It can spontaneously combust from its own heat that's generated from its own self. It's crazy how that works. But barns have caught on fire because people stack their hay too high, or too tight. Sorry, my bad, not high, but too tight. You have to have gaps between your hay. And I don't know if it's just alfalfa. I don't know if it's straw too. I don't think it's straw. It could be, I'm not sure. But I know that hay is, because it's still green, where straw is not edible. Whoever gives their animals straw to eat, there's something wrong with you. But I have not seen an animal eat straw, unless they know. I've seen juvenile animals chew on straw because they're mimicking what their parents are doing, their mom's doing, but I don't know. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, I was just noticing that. Now that it's winter and there's no leaves on the trees, I can really see the wood floor, the floor of the forest floors, and they are riddled with downed trees and stuff. And we have people in our area, it's like, oh, I'm looking for firewood. We heat our house for wood burning stuff. Get your happy ass out there and get you some. Why does everybody got to do it for you? You know, if you're in a situation, I'm getting really sick and tired of the beggies. Okay, if you purchase a home, or move into a home, or rent a home, if you put yourself, however it is, rental or what, if you put yourself in a home that is heated by wood, where you have to go and cut wood and put logs in to make it hot and catch it on fire, all that good stuff, and heat your home, if you put yourself in the position that that's how you heat your home, then you need to invest in your living situation. Therefore, you need to invest in a chainsaw, and and I might add, you might want to get some log puller. They look like pick thing to grab and pull the logs. You might want to get some of those. You might want to get yourself a pickup truck so you can haul it, or a vehicle that'll pull a trailer that'll haul your wood. You're gonna want to invest in an axe, a splitter, and that kind of thing. You might want to invest in all these things because you're gonna need them. And don't rely on Joe Public to provide you with cut up wood. And because I'll tell you what, we had trees we cut down. We cut them down and cut them up, but they weren't in small pieces. Like, we didn't split them and whatever. And we put it up on the internet that we just totally ran a red light. Like, straight the fuck up ran the red light. Like, beyond measure ran the red light. Anyway. But you got caught by that light, didn't you? Only because there was somebody in front of you. People are stupid. I don't want to hear no more shit about my driving, because at least I pay freaking attention to the rules of the road. I don't run stoplights. That could have got somebody killed. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Anyway. But yeah, we had some wood that we cut. We had some trees cut down. 2 huge maple trees when we lived in Ohio. Cut them down, had them leave all the wood so we didn't have to pay so much. Randy and I went out with chainsaw and splitters and stuff like that, and we made them a little bit more manageable, but they were not small enough for in wood stoves or whatever. They'd been fine for like if you want to make a fire at a campsite or something, but that was about it. Anyway, we put up on the Facebook thing and whatever, free firewood, you know. We had people calling all the time. Yeah, hi, so your firewood, it's totally free? Yep. Is it split and stacked, or? And I go, no, it's just wood. Well, how big is it? I go, they're big rounds. And you go, some of them you'll have to split. You're gonna need a trailer. Well, how much wood? All of it. If you want any of it, you have to take it all or nothing. I'm not letting you henpick through it all. You either take it or don't. So anyway, people were like, well, is it split and stacked and seasoned? I go, is it free? I mean, this is free. It's free. So therefore, no, it's not split, stacked, and seasoned. I go, if you want me to split, and I tell them when I call, if you want me to split, stack, and season this stuff for you, it's going to cost you per cord. Because I'm putting my effort into this shit. That's a job. That's a hell of a job. I don't want to work. I don't want to do that work. Henceforth, why I don't have a wood burning stove. Now, when I do get a wood burning stove, because there is a chance that this world at some point could turn into that mess. If that were the case, then my ass would be out there splitting, stacking, and doing wood. I'd be doing all that stuff, but I don't have to right now. It's called creature comfort, and I like it. I like my creature comforts, and until I can't have them, then I'm not going to do anything else. And is it going to suck when I don't have it? Yes, it's going to suck. But crazy little man. Anyway. There's somebody jogging in this 7-degree weather. No, that would freeze up my sinuses. I wouldn't be able to breathe. So anyway, but until then, this is the way it goes. Like, I like my AC. Whenever, if something happens and we don't have that anymore, then I know I'm going to have to change the way I cool myself off. I know how to do it. Do I want to do it? Not really, but I can, and I will if I have to. But anyway, so long story short, these one people came over there and was like, we'll take all the wood you have. We don't care if it needs split or whatever. We'll bring our trailer over and we'll I was like, fine. Well, they said, we'll take all of it. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I knew these people, and they came over with their trailer and their kids and stuff, and they were putting all the wood on there. And they said, well, some of those are like way too big. We'll have to come back with our splitter and get them split. I'm like, that's fine, no problem. So they came back and they split a few rounds, and then they saw the wood that we did have inside our fenced yard area that was already split and stacked and all set up next to our our burn pit, our little fire pit we had that we like to sit outside and in the evening, and like if you wanted to roast hot dogs or cook something on an open fire or something like that. That's what it was for. Because we had the way to cook it on the fire with the little tripod thing, whatever. Anyway, and our giant cast iron skillet for camping. We had all that stuff. So we like to cook on open fire sometimes. Well, so we had a pit we made that we could do that. Well, they saw our wood there and they're like, oh, do you want that stuff? And I'm like, well, that's the stuff that's our personal stuff that we get. And they're like, well, if we come back and get all the rest, can we have that too? And I'm like, well, you said you're taking it all anyway. And they're like, well, can we get that too? Because blah, 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 blah. And they talked it over with my husband, and my husband being the man that he is, he was like, yeah, sure. Because they had 2 little kids, and, and they're good Christian people, and, they go to church, and we know the family, and yada, yada, yada. Man. So anyway, anyway, so they went in the yard and took all the stuff we had split, stacked, and seasoned and ready to go for our fire pit thing, and left and never came back. And I contacted them a couple times. I'm like, yeah, hey, we're wanting to clean up this area. Are you going to come pick up the rest of your wood? And they're like, oh, we don't need any of that anymore. Really? So to this day, I do not talk to those people. I deleted them off my Facebook. I used to talk to them all the time. In fact, the lady helped me with a few things, helped me get a few things done for my mom and dad's 50th wedding anniversary that I didn't know how to do the decorating part of it. So she was showing me how to do it because she does it. And so I went to her house and she was showing me how to do all that. So she helped me with that. And and so when I see her anywhere and she's like, hi, I'm just like cold. I went to their church's, they were having a big yard sale for their stuff, and I went there and I was looking at stuff, and she goes like, oh, hey, Shelley, hi. And I went, hi. And she just looked at me funny, and she goes, is everything okay? Are you doing all right? I'm going, I'm fine. It was like, there's very cold. And because, liar, you're a liar. And if she asks me what's going on, I'll be like, well, I'm still a little pissed off because, you said that you were going to come pick up all that wood and you lied. You lied. So there you have it. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Man, I'm late getting here and I'm still here first. What's going on? People slow moving in this cold weather. Cold weather. Cold weather. I don't want to get too close because those things are sticking out. There's metal pipe, or I don't know what you call them. I don't know what you call them, stupid things. I don't even know what you call them. Get in there. Get in there. There we go, I think. Let me go forward. I don't like where I'm parked. I don't like it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we go back. Let's go back. There we go. Anyway, yeah, I would tell her if she ever asked me. Because people are nasty that way. But I'm at work now. And so I'm going to get off here. And I want you guys to take care. God bless and be kind to one another. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You can share. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll know when I put more stuff up. Here's the better view. See what I did? Isn't it nice? It's so soft. I love it. It's lovely. And I'm not a big poncho fan. I don't like fringe on poncho. It's just weird to me. It's too old school. But I like this one. I really like this one. So anyway, but yeah, you guys take care. God bless. Be kind to one another and keep God in your heart and bread in your oven, guys. Bye now.